Hello everyone, it's Omae and welcome back to the brand new video. Today we are in the Super Pirate Rumble Championships and I'm going to see what we can do with the new treasure map legend Lafitte. Go check out the pool video if you haven't seen that yet. I still can't believe I got him so easily, man. But this legend, he's busted. I've tested him out before the video and I'm going to show you guys 3 different teams and see what Lafitte can do on a mono quick team without any of the other Blackbeard Pirates. How can he do on a Blackbeard Pirates focused team with Devon and Ogre, Doc Q, 12th Any Blackbeard, and how can he do on a Free Spirit based team with Nika, Bonnie, and Kuma? These units have surprisingly good synergy on a Free Spirit basis. So let's just do a quick run over of what Lafitte is doing before we get into the showcase. So he's very interesting. I think most powerful from his kit is the amount of CT delay he's providing, but also the guaranteed confusion if the enemy does not have resistance to it is just unbelievably powerful. With his low CT, this unit is busted. He's the last piece of the puzzle and probably the most important one besides 12th Any Blackbeard when it comes to the full 12th Any Blackbeard team. So he is giving enemies attack down, defense down, and speed down, all very significant debuffs, mainly the speed and defense down. Having speed down to Emu is definitely significant because when you use Lafitte right, you can prevent Emu from activating even their first special, and that speed down definitely helps. He also will give strength and driven enemies that guaranteed confusion for 10 seconds. Now, there is going to be a bit of an issue sometimes because it is only a 10-second confusion, and most of the time that will coincide with the CT delay that happens in his passive, and in that case the confusion will whiff because the enemy doesn't have their special ready. If you don't know how confusion works, the enemy has to have their special ready. If they attack with the confusion, it completely resets their CT, their charge time, right? So there is a chance that you'll use Lafitte's special to give confusion. His passive will delay the enemy's CT and the confusion will completely whiff because the enemy does not have their special ready anymore, in which case you could be screwed. But regardless, the confusion is extremely powerful. He's also giving the enemies that have gotten the confusion from his special an additional CT speed down of level 7 for 10 seconds. So generally he's great for preventing the enemy from using their specials and completely resetting their CT with confusion. He also has sub swap and inflicts the our team with paralysis, which will proc his passive for additional CT delay. So very powerful. He's also self-healing. Even though he has a very low defense, he's not going to have horrible problems with tankiness. Yeah, and also right now in the Rumble season, he has level 10 defense up from being a quick unit. He does also evade action bind, which I really like. Action bind is still one of the most annoying debuffs in Rumble, and of course he has a very high speed stat. So with a Rumble key, he only needs one of them for Rumble limit break. He will definitely outspeed Emu as long as the enemy doesn't have a Rumble keyed Emu. So we're gonna go in fight a meta world government team with the likes of Rumble Legend Kaku, Dual Alders, Emu, everyone that is currently used in the meta. And I think this is actually a pretty decent team to start off with. We have the Rumble Legend Stussy, V2 Strength Saturn, Kaku's 150 versus Lucci's 150. Their bench is pretty tanky as well. The Emu is only level 105, so definitely won't be keyed. So we should be able to outspeed Emu and prevent them from using their special even once. That is definitely the ideal situation here. And since they are running V2 Saturn, we can use that Luffy and Bonnie to force him out, which will be quite amazing. So we are getting a lot of CT from Devon and Ogre since we do have 4 Blackbeard Pirate Tag units. Since we are running only 6 characters, running a 55 cost main lineup and a 20 cost bench, we do have less units than the enemies, so Blackbeard will do damage ignoring defense. So there the delay happened and Emu will whiff. Nice. Lafitte will happen, confuse the enemies, so that the next rotation of Emu's attack will completely whiff his special. And I mean, look at Devon and Ogre and 12th Blackbeard. 12th Blackbeard almost never has his CT ready at this stage of the battle. So everyone's just working together here nicely. Devon and Ogre giving us CT and also paralysis, the enemy. Which is not too helpful at this current moment. Emu. Okay, the Emu lost the confusion already. But it doesn't seem to matter right now. He's still woofed. Stussy not doing too much right now. And then, of course, we have Kuma coming in. Nice. Good damage. Nikabani already used their special, I'm pretty sure. Blackbeard's gonna do... We have the same amount of units as the enemy, though, so I don't think he'll do damage ignoring defense. Yeah, he's doing the HP cut. Ah, that's annoying. That's annoying. That's annoying. Senwan doesn't have very good synergy with the Nikabani and Kuma, but he does provide damage ignoring defense evasion to the Blackbeard Pirates, who are quite vulnerable to that damage ignoring defense. So he's quite helpful still. He also does quite a bit of damage. Both the Von Ogre and the Senwan requires to have 4 Blackbeard Pirate tags. Okay, Walkyrie coming in. I mean, this team doesn't have the dual alders, so it's not the most ideal to showcase how good the team is, but I mean, we are very tanky. Yeah, that damage ignoring defense evasion there was extremely important. If it wasn't for that, the S-Hawk might have actually killed our Blackbeard Pirates, or at least one of them. Nice. Kaku's gone. Super special. This should give us a good amount of delay and also give us a CT. Nice. Yeah, this is definitely a win. Very good showcase for the first match. Starting off strong, man. Yeah, Fujitora is not doing shit. We have enough time, even if Walkyrie survives and revives. Nice, okay. Yeah, the enemy has still incredibly high defense, apparently. 24, with only 2 members alive. Yeah, with Walkyrie, there's definitely an element of just trying to stall out the enemy from a defense team point of view. Nikabani. The spread damage. Oh yeah, forced out. Yeah, just get Walkyrie out of there, man. And I love how when Nikabani forces out the enemy, it makes the spread damage on the remaining enemies just that much stronger. I mean, I think this is actually a really solid combo. Nikabani, Kuma, and the Blackbeard Pirates who have a free spirit focus. I just really wish that Senwan, that Rumble Legend there, had a free spirit focus as well. I guess you could use the new Avala Pizarro, Senwan, and Vasco Shot Legend, but they are a 55 cost unit, so not exactly viable in this context. And yes, I'm not using Doc Q on the team. I could try using him instead of the Van Ogre and Devon, which I might try at a later stage, but I think that unit, I feel like he's not providing as much value. He does give us a lot of debuffs to the enemy, but he's not giving us that massive CT that Devon and Ogre is providing, which is a bit concerning. What's his face? Doc Q. He is a mythical Zoan. I was trying to use Caesar on the team before, but I mean, there's no synergy there. There's no free spirit synergy with Caesar, so he has a horrible speed stat. Doc Q here, he's giving us, well, he's giving himself 30% CT. He's getting good attack up, speed up, crit up buffs to the team, but he won't give those buffs to Luffy and Luffy, Bonnie, as well as Kuma. But I mean, he's worth trying, but I think, yeah, Devon and Ogre is going to give us more value. But it's also recency bias since I just pulled Devon and Ogre, so I really want to just use them more often. So let me just try and see if we can find like a fully fledged world government team. This might be a bit of a longer video, sorry guys, but I mean, Rumble showcases, I love doing these, and I haven't really done a lot of them in the past, so these are definitely going to be a bit more experimental, just facing up against random teams, seeing what works best, right? But I think there's also a lot of fun in that as well. Yeah, that is not a good team at the bottom there. Let me just switch it out. I mean, I actually want to show you guys what the full Blackbeard Pirates team can do against the 4 Emperors plus Emu team. It's very fun, honestly. Should we go up against the Albath units? We could. They do have everyone there besides Hyrudin. Let me just think now, would this work? I mean, not really. You want to go up against driven centric, strength centric teams, especially for Lafitte. I mean, if he's not giving that delay, that confusion to mainly strength and driven enemies, then he's not really pulling his weight, right? So it's not very smart to use Lafitte up against non-strength driven units, like a fully in striker based team like the Albaf batch. It's basically asking for you to lose. Let me see here. This could be interesting. I mean, Usopp Lilith is giving the action bind there, but remember Lafitte is evasive to that. We have a lot of strength units here and driven as well in Caesar, so if we can outspeed Caesar and prevent him from activating his special using Lafitte's passive, that could be great. Do they have the full requirement for Caesar met? 3 scientists, Logia Zoan. Yeah, they do. 2 Logias on the bench, and Caesar himself is a scientist. Usopp and Lilith is also a scientist. Yeah, I think that confusion is going to be great against Marcus Mars, right? Because he'll prevent that on-death special from happening. And also, when I was talking about the 4 Emperors plus Emu, that team is actually comprised of quite a few units that are vulnerable to Lafitte. I mean, Shanks and Emu are, of course, strength units. Caesar and Blackbeard are both driven. So Luffy's the only character on that team that's not vulnerable to Lafitte. So very strong combination there. So I will want to show you guys that. But let's see how this battle happens against a strength team. I wouldn't say this is the best kind of a strength team with Emu and Shanks. They don't have characters like the Benjamin, Hickman and Yasop, right? But it's still a pretty solid one, and they have the units well invested. Okay, we didn't prevent Caesar from activating. That's a bit annoying, but yeah, it is what it is. Mars. Yes, we're preventing Emu from doing his thing. Usopp and Lilith. I really am scared of Usopp and Lilith, man. They are dangerous. Oh, damn it. He tried to action bind Lafitte, but he failed, so he didn't action bind anyone, actually. That Emu's using his special. Okay, Shanks is gonna work, luckily. Caesar again, bro. Hell no. Yeah, I mean, the delay from both Shanks and also Emu is just so annoying in their passives. And remember, Devon and Ogre is a dual unit. In Rumble, dual units don't have any type. They're typeless. So even though quick units get defense up level 10 in this Rumble season for championships, Devon and Ogre is still vulnerable. They don't get that level 10 defense up yet. Yeah, if Sanwan used his special, we could have evaded that damage ignoring defense, but just not happening in time because Lafitte didn't get an opportunity to activate his special, meaning that Sanwan didn't get swapped into the main lineup. Instead, he only came in when one of our units died, which is a bit too late, right? And of course, that on-death special is still so beastly, but it doesn't help when you've basically been annihilated. Okay, that was a loss. Unfortunate, man. What could I have done differently? I mean, I feel like maybe Shanks plus Emu is still a bit too much for these guys to handle. Like, as I said, the delay that Emu is providing in the passive, and I'm pretty sure Shanks also has quite a bit of delay. That is just too much for us to handle. It just prevents us from using our specials every time. It's like they're edging you, bruh. Like, you're about to use your special, but that 5% delay comes in from Emu, and nope, you cannot do that shit. And then Shanks come in, damage ignoring defense, it's game over. Yeah, from Shanks, man, every time free spirit enemies are getting delayed by 20% when he does any form of damage, bro. Like, that plus Emu's 5% every time he does damage or takes damage. Like, it's too much, man. Like, you know what? Yeah, I think this is a great counter for Shanks by himself or Emu by himself, but not both of them together, right? Otherwise, it's just very RNG based. Whatever happens, happens. There is a situation where, nah, I can't imagine it, man. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to take the L on that one. I'm not gonna do that again because I know we'll lose. The delay from both Shanks and Emu. I mean, the thing is, Blackbeard team is based basically on free spirit, so everyone is being affected by Shanks' delay. It's just way too much, man. But here we have a strong striker meta team using dual alders, Emu, 6+ Inaru, who's actually really good. Then the Sai Bonnie, I think that's not leveled them up break 5, so a bit of a weaker super special there. But they also have Kaku on the bench, Vega Force, and Rouge, right? So yeah, why am I using the shooter team here? Yeah, let me just use this exact same one here with Nika, Bonnie, and Kuma, because there is a chance we prevent Emu from activating his special. He doesn't give the dual alders forced out evasion, and then our Nika Bonnie will force the dual alders out. So I think this is definitely worth running. After this, I think we can shift over to the quick or mainly Blackbeard pirate focused team with Doc Q as well. And then I'm also using characters like Smoothie, who don't synergize well with Nika, Bonnie, and Kuma, but will go well on the mainly quick Blackbeard pirates focused team, right? Let's see what happens. I'm interested. Okay, so at the start we outsped Emu, so he doesn't activate his special at the start. We got him with the delay and confusion. Please attack Emu. Yeah, he doesn't hit all of the enemies with the confusion, only strength and driven, so the dual alders are safe since they typeless. And Bonnie is not a driven unit. But bro, I need that forced out, the confusion to happen on Emu. Okay, dual alder activated. We have a lot of defense down on Kuma. What the hell, man? What the, why did she delay Kuma? Every Bonnie should have like their debuffs not onto Kuma units, bruh. I'm just salty, man, bruh. We need the delay from the super special, but they don't have it ready yet. Good. They have damage, evasion to damage ignoring defense, but we do spread damage mostly, so that doesn't really matter. Lafitte, finally we're moving. Finally we're moving, man. But confusion is not really necessary right now. At least Blackbeard, this will do damage ignoring defense. But they have evasion to that, right? Besides Bonnie. At least Emu's taking a hit. Oh no. The dot killed Nika, Bonnie, and Luffy. Shit. Nah, Emu activated. It's game over, man. It's game over. It's actually game over. Inaru, he's just doing a lot of regular damage. Paralysis as well. He's paralyzing us. That's just really nice for Lafitte to get that delay in his passive, but it's a bit too late for that, man. It's a bit too late. What could be done differently to make that a victory for us? I really don't know, man. I need to think about this. Why did we lose to this team? And also one thing I forgot to mention, but Nika, Bonnie, they do give a lot of these Blackbeard pirates the attack up and special CT speed up buff, because a lot of them are Paramythia types, right? Devon and Ogre. Ogre is a Paramythia user. We have Blackbeard, who has both Paramythia and Logia, and then we also have Lafitte, who doesn't have Devil Fruit right now in his tags. But yeah, Devon and Ogre and Blackbeard both have that tag, which is great. I just really wish Lafitte was giving defense up as well, because that would definitely help Kuma there. We saw how low defense Kuma was. He had like level 5 defense down for some reason, even though he's being buffed by these Blackbeard pirates since they have the free spirit buffing in their passives. But yeah, it's just not enough. This is the issue. 12 Blackbeard does not buff free spirit units. He buffs quick driven. It's so stupid, bro. His PvE kit is so free spirit focused. So why is he switching it up for his rumble stuff and only buffing driven, not free spirit? Makes zero sense, man. It kind of does, I guess, but it is frustrating, that's for damn sure. Devon and Ogre is, but they only give level 3 defense up. So Kuma and Nika, Bonnie are just much more vulnerable since they're not getting the buffs from Blackbeard. So maybe the synergy isn't as good as I initially thought, But it is still not horrible, but definitely can't go up against meta teams like Emu Shanks, as well as the striker focused team that we just lost to. But let's try like a fully focused Blackbeard Pirates team using Sandman on the main lineup with Doc Q as well. What does Doc Q bring to the table? He brings a lot of debuffs, right? He gives the enemy dot, recovery bind, half stats, special bind, action bind. All this is on a chance basis though, so we could see him being completely useless in a unlucky scenario. He does quite a bit of spread damage as well, and then he also gives delay to two enemies with high CT. He also heals our driven teammates, which is a bit frustrating. I don't think the devs were thinking about this long term, because Docu and Strongheart definitely is meant to synergize with these new gen Blackbeard Pirates, but since he's more driven focused than Free Spirit, our Devon and Ogre does not get those buffs. So I just wish this unit was designed with a bit more care into his future usage. He did come out quite a few months ago, but they definitely had a plan here, but didn't think it out well enough, right? Some units are driven focused, others are free spirit. It's a bit annoying. Regardless, he is gonna give us a bit of value here. And then I have the Dugong on there so that when Lafitte uses his sub swap, the Dugong dies, and then Lafitte comes back on and gives us another 30% delay, which is really powerful. Remember, there's no limit to how many times this effect can activate when he appears on the field, so that we can abuse that by using the Dugong. And then when Lafitte does the sub swap again, we can swap Smoothie onto the main lineup. And then Smoothie Special will also give us sub swaps since we have two Big Mom Pyro tags, and Lafitte will come back on. So it's just kind of a ping pong situation here. So it's going to be really fun. Let's see what happens. I think this team should be able to handle the meta teams. We do have a lot more CT delay as well from the Doc Q as well, which I think could help us win against this kind of team here. But I'm not confident because they have a level 150 Shanks and Emu. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. Okay. I mean, we have level 10 defense up on a lot of our units. Powerhouse characters have, I think, level 5 HP up. Paramythias have level 10 HP up. Yeah, Emu activates immediately. That is not ideal. They definitely have a rumble key in that guy. But at this point, it shouldn't be that much of an issue. If Emu activates immediately, the ability bind will be gone by the time specials start rolling out. Yeah, it's already gone. We get all our buffs back. I didn't realize that Doc Q's passive gives us so many buffs. Shit. Mars. Caesar's gonna activate as well. But I mean, the team we faced before, when we saw Kuma reach level 6 defense down, I think also had Caesar on, and he activated twice. And remember, Caesar's giving permanent defense down every time he activates. Okay, finally we got Lafitte to activate very nicely there, giving confusion to their whole team. 6 seconds remaining. Who's gonna be affected? Beckman Yas up for sure. Yes. Oh, that was perfect, but Shanks won't be. Shit. Oh no, man. Hey, surprisingly, Devon and Ogre didn't die. They usually always die here in this situation, but I guess I got lucky, man. I mean, their Shanks is 150. Somehow he didn't die. Lafitte comes in. Shit. Devon and Ogre is dead. And the ability bind. Shit, man. I think I bit off more than I could chew. Oh wow, comeback? In the last 18 seconds, somehow we were surviving quite a bit. And now Emu's gonna use his special. We'll lose our on-death special. If we could get that on-death from the Blackbeard, we could have actually won this maybe. But now Emu's gonna screw us over. Come on, man. Be a good sport. Let us use our on-death at least. From Blackbeard. That could have actually gotten us the win. Too bad, man. I mean, Blackbeard, I feel like when you're using Blackbeard, 12th any Blackbeard, even if it's going really rough, there is still that chance that towards the end you'll bring it back because of how tanky he is, and also that undeath special, and that can just completely slime the entire lineup. But yeah, unfortunately it didn't go away that time. But never lose hope when using 12th Blackbeard, especially if you have him maxed out. And I've seen a lot of people talk about, should you give your quick level limit break process to Blackbeard? I think it is worth it. I mean, having that undead special be so powerful with the damage ignoring defense, it definitely makes a difference to have him a level 150. Maybe get him to level 130 at least, so that future duplicates aren't useless, but definitely worth investing a few into that guy. So championship is ending in 3 hours. I don't know why it says like 17 hours on the underway events page. 16 hours. Why are you just lying, bro? OPTC devs, come on, bruh. Enough of the lies. Okay, so as promised, we'll go up against a 4 Emperors plus Emu team. I do want to get a few wins with these teams. I don't want people to get the idea that these units are horrible, because they are definitely not. It's just that I'm fighting like the most powerful teams in the meta, with like 150 units and everything. This bottom team here should be an easy win, but I'm not gonna waste time. I know I'll win against that. It's just inevitable, right? 4 Empress. Oh wait, there it is. I skipped it. Damn it, bruh. I'm sorry, bro, but what is this guy doing, bruh? Why didn't he put Nustra on the bench? His Emu will not be ready at the start of the battle. Rumble Ace. I get he's eager to put his brand new Rumble Legend on the team, but you know what? This first team here might actually be interesting because they have units like Driven, Big Mom, and Katakuri. This unit is like buffed to hell and back in this Rumble season. They have both Powerhouse class and the Paramethea tag, so they're getting a level 15 HP up, and also they are level 150 on this team. Should I try fighting this? Is it a bad idea? Probably yes, but will I still do it? Yes. Emu level 150. Yeah, it's not a good idea. It's really not a good idea, but I'll still do it anyways. I should try using like Smoothie on the main lineup again. I tried doing that a lot of matches back, but I don't know why I put her on the bench. I wanted to put San 1 on the main lineup so he has a better chance of activating the evasion to damage ignoring defense. But I mean, he's not doing that anyways, so might as well put Smoothie there, man. Might as well put Smoothie there. I think we'll see better performance. I think we will, man. Yeah, let's see how this unfolds. I mean, I'm scared of Garp and Kobe's on net special, but if we get Lafitte... wait, no, Lafitte won't affect him since he's not driven or strength. Fuck, man. Okay, we got the confusion on 3 of them. No, just on Big Mom, Kata, and Emu. Damage ignoring defense evasion, but I mean Kobe and Garp. No, not even them. No one's doing damage ignoring defense on this team. So yeah, honestly, Smoothie on the main lineup. I don't know why I have Senwan on the main lineup, bruh. Spread damage, cool, I guess. Oh no. What are you gonna do? Dot shield. Oh no, the shield. The shield is gonna make Blackbeard special useless. Well, you just fix damage first, I think. So that should get the shield broken down. Yes. Yeah, the shield's gone. Perfect. I love how it is the fixed damage first. That will completely destroy the enemy shield before the damage ignoring defense. Lafitte's dead. Smoothie's on the field. I think making Smoothie on the main lineup first instead of San Juan, that'll make a massive difference. Okay. Hell no, bro. Honestly, I'm bored of this match. I want to try Smoothie on the main lineup. I know we're gonna lose there anyways, man. Well, I just talked about how Blackbeard can make the comeback happen, and the enemy doesn't have any confusion-based characters. But yeah, I want to try Smoothie. Man. So swap her with San1. That should be fine. Yeah, I'll still keep the Dugong. I think that's still an effective strategy. But yeah, I'm starting to lose morale, man. This team is just it's not working for me today, man. Or maybe I just suck at Rumble team building. No, I didn't use any resources to make these teams, so just kind of all of my old noggin, see what we can do here. Strength driven, Lafitte. And also the Devon and Ogre gives mainly driven enemies debuffs, so driven is the most ideal opponent here. But here we have the 5 elders, 4 emperors. So they have Nustra on the bench, so this is a proper team. Let's see what we can do here. I think we'll win fairly easily. I think that's one merit that this team has, is that they can pretty reliably beat the 4 emperors. And watch me get proved wrong. And this is not even an invested team. They don't even have the units at 120. So probably no Rumble keys. I mean, definitely none of them. Our Blackbeard outspeeds the Emu. That tells us a lot here. Blackbeard's gonna act first. Emu's gonna get pushed to the back of the line. And then our Lafitte CT delay will happen before Emu can activate. Nice. And as I said, yeah, everyone besides Luffy is being affected by Lafitte. Now we just need Lafitte to activate his damn special, man. But as I said, Shanks plus Emu, it's completely delaying us the whole time, man. Devon Ogre's dead. Okay, Lafitte. Finally he activates, man. That confusion. Oh, it's gonna save me, man. It's gonna save me. Stan one's back in. Okay. Thanks. Confused. Yes. Smoothie with the massive 50% delay, man. I don't know why I didn't have her on the main bench. She definitely deserves it. Lefitte's back in. That should have also... Yeah, that's a massive delay once again. I mean, they can't do shit now. It's a guaranteed win, man. It's a guaranteed win. Our Blackbeard's gonna activate. Since we... Bro, the Dugong is still alive. What the fuck? I want the Dugong to die so we have less units alive than the enemy. So Blackbeard does damage on our defense. Bro, how did we let this happen, man? And why is San 1 not activating, bro? This guy's CT is such shit, bro. San 1, do your job, bro. I know you have bad synergy. You're not free spirit, but still, man. I mean, both Blackbeard, Luffy, Docu, all these Blackbeard pirates, they don't just give the buffs to free spirit and quick units. They also boost Blackbeard pirate tags, which San 1 is. So why is he being so unreliable, bruh? Yeah, it my own fucking was, bruh. Shit. Oh my goodness. I really yapped about, oh, the one saving grace of this team is that it can reliably beat the 4 Emperors plus Emu. And I get absolutely fucking destroyed, man. Of course, on camera it happens, man. I don't even know what to... What team should we try fighting? I'm not going to go up against Nikaboni and Kuma. That is this team's kryptonite. They always lose against Free Spirit, Nikaboni, and Kuma team, right? It just happens, man. It just happens. Let me just... One more team and then we can end off the video. This is getting tragic. This is getting grim, bro. So few driven teams, man. Everything's free spirit, cerebral. Let's fight the strength team here. They're using Hongo to make sure Shanks gets his maximum capabilities. I'm interested. Let's see what happens. I think I have shit team building skills, man. Let's see what happens. I should have put used the Nikaboni and Kuma one, but it is what it is. Let's see what happens. Can we end off on a good note, please? Can we end off on a good note? I don't know why they put their Hongo like so far back. Because at this rate, Hongo won't be killed and we can kind of just kill the rest of the units before Shanks even comes in. Yeah, one amazing part is that since they're putting Shanks on the bench, we're only getting the delay from Emu's passive, not Shanks yet, because remember in Rumble, passives of the bench units only activate when they come in, so we don't have to deal with the delay from Shanks. Massive delay from Lafitte. The Dugong actually died like it was supposed to. Man, bro, finally. You know, I need to go and farm the Fushio village so I can actually get a sword bandit or pistol bandit. It dies way more reliably than the Dugong, man. But I don't have those units in my account. Hey, Satin. Come on, Smoothie, do your thing, bro. Okay, wait. There's really no panic, bro. We're gonna win this. Like, this is 0% chance of us losing this. 0%. Okay, we killed their fodder. Okay. I mean, Smoothie does a lot of damage. Even though it's just regular damage, she does a lot of it. Okay. Paralysis. CT reduction. Enemies will provoke. Yeah, that's the thing about Devon Ogre. They're not doing much since we don't have the Black Empire Trio Legend to give enemy provoke. That's kind of annoying. Otherwise, they would have done damage ignoring defense. Come on, bro. Just give us the victory. Why are these... Okay, Doc Q's getting the kill. Thank you, man. 1 victory. 2 victories, I think, actually, in this entire video. Maybe 3. I can't remember, man. Thank you guys for watching. A few takeaways I have and things I've learned or that I've only now remembered. 12 Blackbeard doesn't synergize perfectly with the Nikabani and Kuma since he gives quick driven units buff, not quick and free spirit, which is super stupid. Doc Q for some reason doesn't synergize well with with free spirit units either. I think he's also driven focused, right? So that's why we're only using him on this team instead. Devon and Ogre, you need a way for the enemy to get provoke, whether you're running against enemies that provoke on themselves. So I guess we could try using or going up against a free spirit cerebral Nikabani team with versus Zoro, because I'm pretty sure he provokes himself, in which case Devon and Ogre will pull a bit more weight, right? Otherwise they're not doing too much on the team. Lafitte is definitely a demon. Don't let this like showcase take away from that. I feel like the environment is just not perfect for him right now, but we'll see where it goes. I'll do more like testing videos, but also you have to take into consideration the rules of the Rumble season. Why is my loading time so bad? Finally, man. But for now, I'm pretty happy with the teams. You just have to be careful about what you're going up against. Don't fight teams with few strength or driven enemies. It has to be like kind of the main theme. At least 3 units on the main lineup have to be either strength or driven for the team to haul ass. That's, I mean, for the driven Blackbeard Pirate fully focused team. And then of course, if you're trying to run this Nika Bunny combo, try to fight teams with the dual alders, regular alders, for that massive 4-star as well. So I mean, if you have suggestions on how to improve the team, tell me down below. Subscribe for more Rumble content in the future. Next time, hopefully we'll get a few more wins, because this was a bit demoralizing, bro. Let me know how ranking, or how well are you ranking in the Super Rumble Championships. What will your final rank be? It's ending very soon, so by the time the video, or you see the video, it should be done for, right? It's ending in 3 hours only. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, and I'm out.